My Sil is trying to bully my brother into allowing me to give her a kid. I am 24, and my Sil is 31. We have been close ever since my elder brother, and she got married, and I thought of her as my own elder sister, and she would treat me as her younger brother, and would help me with dates and basically, just life advice. But just a few hours ago my Sil and her mom visited me. I was surprised because this time my brother was absent. Usually he tells me beforehand that he isn't coming or he's busy, etc. My Sil and her mom stayed for quite a while and they cooked for 3 of us, but after we ate they both told me that my brother cannot have his own child, and they have been trying for a long time and they tested. TLDR. They asked me if I would be willing to donate. Their reasoning was that I would be a better match instead of a random man they don't even know about, and I am related to my brother, and we share blood. I was speechless and it was awkward to say the least. I just said that I would as long as my brother is okay with it. They said they'll convince him as long as I agree. I said I won't agree until my brother tells me that he is okay with it. They said that it happens all the time everywhere. Many siblings give their child to their siblings if they can't have their own child. I got a bit angry and I said that I am not a sperm donating robot. She's just better off finding someone else. I will end up loving her and my brother's child because she would be mine. They won't be my nephew or my niece but my child, and what they are asking is too complicated, and they should just adopt. My Sil's mom said that I am being selfish and I should help her and my brother. I immediately asked her to leave and said I am willing to do what they want as long as my brother is okay with it. If I sense he's not being forced, I will do what's good for him and my Sil. They left, but I could sense that my Sil was annoyed. She didn't say anything, but I feel like what she's asking could complicate my relationship with her and my brother and their child, but the child would be mine but still be my nephew, niece. I feel bad for kicking them out, but I also think that I should talk to my brother first instead of doing everything I can to please my Sil. Relevant comments. Commenter 1. This sounds like a really bad idea. It would be different if your brother and his wife came up with the idea together, although I still think it would be quite messy. But the fact that she wants to convince him if you agree is beyond breaking his trust. Oop, it's going to be messy no matter what I think. If my brother and his wife asked me, I would have agreed for their happiness, but still I feel like I couldn't stop myself but to treat their child as my own. I even thought that what if they suddenly asked me to stay away from their child's life? I am the type of man who would go above and beyond for his family, especially children, and if she asked me to stay away from my nephew child, I will lose my shit. I do not trust my Sil anymore. I also think, what would they child think once he grows up and he knows the truth? His uncle is his father? I would go through with this as long as my brother is okay with this arrangement and we 3 plan for future, and specifically the innocent child. Commenter 2. As someone using anonymous donor eggs here in a few weeks, you can't bully a donor. You can't. It's too complicated. You were right to consider your brother, and the fact that he was absent from this convo says a lot. You can't bully someone to do this. All hearts must be open. After they pushed, you were right to say no. Oop. Yes, I am going to talk to my brother and figure out if he truly wants me to be the donor. I have no problem with it as long as I get to be in the child's life. I am not anonymous donor, and I know I will love the child. I think they should find someone else or adopt so that I can love them as my nephew, niece, and not think of them as my own kids. I am kinda emotional and love my family too damn much, and I think it will ruin us all, unless we all hid it from kids and I still be in their life. Update 8 days later. First off, I am grateful for all the advice, and some people even said that my Sil and her mom would ask me to do it naturally, which is not something I was expecting, so after a lot of thinking I thought I should talk to my brother and tell him everything. I called my brother, and after he came over I explained to him everything that happened from beginning to end. How she came with her mom and told me about their conception issues, and how it's normal to give your child to your brother, and how it's better for me to donate because we both share blood. I asked my brother if he truly wants me donate. He said he doesn't know for sure. I said if he's not sure, I tried my best to give him assurance. I said if he accepts me to donate, then I will do it for his sake, but I would also accept to be in the child's life. If they were my nephew, niece, I would still want to be in their life, but for me it's kinda complicated cause they would be both my nephew, niece, but also my child. My brother said he needs to think, and for now his reply is no. He said he needs to think and talk to his wife first, and he was looking depressed, so I tried my best to comfort him and said that I love him and my Sil, but I wouldn't do anything he is not comfortable with, and since he said no, then my response is also no. But if he in future agrees, then I will also agree. I wouldn't be a parental figure, but I would still want to be in their life. He left and I sent a text to my Sil explaining her everything and told her we brothers are not okay with it yet, but if my brother changes his mind, I will be willing to donate and be okay whatever arrangement might come next. I haven't got a response from her yet, which is kinda surprising given how close we are, but I guess they are both having an argument or figuring out what they want. I am not sure, but I am so glad I could get this all out and told my brother everything.